So what's going on guys, Kids here, welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'll show you top 7 best zone wars in Fortnite Creative. So you'll be able to see a bunch of turtle wars, automated moving zones, SCRIM maps, only building with natural cover maps, and much more. So if you were looking for the best maps where you can train with your friends up to 16 players, with storms which automatically move, so you could experience and train your end game in Fortnite Battle Royale, already you will have all the presets, all the weapons, building materials and everything else, so you will not have to spend any time doing anything. Get the code, put it in, and enjoy. So like per usual guys, stick till the end of this video because for every map there'll be specific things that you'll have to know, because every single map will have specific rules that you'll have to follow, weapon presets, limits, where are all the guns, secret passageways, which settings are best for only 2 players or 16, and that type of information. So with that said, let's get right into it. Going over to the first map on my list is the one and only automatic zone wars. So first things first, the zone shifts and turn around themselves. Their time limit is about 3 to 4 minutes, so like you can tell, it will replicate the actual end game and the last 5 minutes where storm is coming, which most of the time you can't really practice a lot. Most of the time you have to find a lot of players that actually want to play, get to the end game, so be a top 20 or top 30, get the private server and that type of thing. So with these maps you'll be able to play the same thing without harvesting any materials or anything like that. This map was in the first place because like you can see, it actually feels like you're in the game, snow biome, fighting the last seconds. It has the amazing feel and the theme of it, bunch of trees, natural cover, buildings and a bunch of stuff that actually looks real. So guys, if you want the best automatic zone wars where zones are moving and you can train with other players the end game, then here it is. So the second map on my list is Turtle Wars. This mode is a bit different because there will be no moving zones or anything like that. So the main thing is that you'll have infinite mats, up to 16 players, and you'll be able to build, fight, whenever you die you'll respawn. There are no natural cover or anything like that, and there's about 8 to 10 block limit, so you could actually train and play close quarter combat. If the previous map was Final Storm and minute training, then this one is just purely for your shotgun and close quarter action. If you're really bad at aiming and want to practice with a bunch of blocks, infinite mats and already presets ready for you, then here it is. So again, the next map is a bit different than from the previous ones. In this one you'll be able to see actually the path, few buildings and llamas already placed. So in this map the zones will be moving, but the main important thing is to train killing players while they are on jump pads and bounce pads. Like we know, it's really hard to hit actually players who are flying with redeploy. So redeploy will be enabled and everything else, and you'll be able to practice in this course with other SCRIM players while only moving forward by flying, and you basically get the practice idea. If you want to improve your aiming up the sky with drift boards and different items, then this is it. So take a look at the fourth map on my list. This personally is my favorite. Not only it looks cool, but the zones are moving on different directions. So like in previous maps, the zones were only moving forward, but in this one they'll be circling around. So every 2 to 3 minutes they'll go in either way on the right direction or the left, then they will start spiraling and much more. And on top of all that, every single storm will have a different theme. So in one you'll only have 10 to 15 blocks to fight, in the next one about 100, then after that you'll be in the football field, and then only with ice blocks, and you'll basically get the idea. In my opinion, this is the best map that I have ever seen for zone wars with moving zones. Not could I only practice my aiming and everything else, but actually have really good challenge while the zones were moving every single direction. Fun and enjoyable zone wars building practice course. So going over to the next map on my list, this one is again different from all the others. It has only that type of cube look, and the idea behind it is that you'll not have to go to some direction or anything else, but from the all 4 directions the zone will be coming to the middle and the last player will survive. So this zone map will basically replace and replicate the last zone in Battle Royale, which you'll have to heal off, and at the end only the guy who will have most health will win. Again, different map with different theme and different style which you'll be able to practice if you're lacking in this type of department. And the best thing about it that there'll be limited mats, so about only 200 to 300. Presets, health and everything else will be already added. So if you want to practice this one, then here it is. So going over to the next one, this is actually one of the oldest ones ever created. And that's why from all the players that will want to play, you'll have to pick one which will activate actually the storm. In other maps everything is automated, but in this one you have to click a button and then the zones will start moving. So I guess if you're in that old style moving zone war maps, you want to get some natural mountains, really awesome storms, and just this type of practice, then here it is. The best thing about it that there will be natural cover, and in this one you'll be able to practice close quarter combat. Limited mats and presets will be already added to you. So not only you have to build and think about killing other players, but try to use your materials really smart. And the best thing about all of these maps is that either way, you can play them with friends and switching to teams. So either way, duos and squads, or everyone is by themselves. And with that said, now we have come to the last map, which is the Turtle Wars. This one is a bit bigger and a bit wider, but on the other hand has smaller ceiling. So there's only 4 to 5 block limit. In this one you can just perfectly practice huge and amazing close quarter combat. All weapons will be gold and already presets, unlimited materials, and everything else will be available for you. It's up to 16 players, so everyone can be by themselves and making it a free-for-all, or make like 2 to 4 teams. It's really fun and enjoyable, especially to play this with your friends. And with that said, I really appreciate it for watching and I hope you enjoyed. This was my top 7 list of the best and most amazing SCRIM practice maps in Fortnite Creative. If you're looking for more Fortnite Creative map lists, then check out my channel because I have made every single list that you could think of. Best free-for-alls, mini games, most fun maps, the easiest parkour maps, the hardest, warm-up maps, driftboard maps, and much more. And click like on this video if you enjoyed it and want more. Don't forget to click subscribe to keep up to date with every video, top 10 list, or whatever I make, which is every single day. And on top of all that, comment in comment section down below the next video or top 10 list you want me to make. With that said, hope you enjoyed it. My name is Kaid, signing out. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Peace.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true.